I don't know why the DOD isn't. I don't even know how the chain of command goes for like the National Guard either, so I'm not even sure what that looks like. But supposedly the DOD denied a request by DC officials to deploy the National Guard.
By combat between Trump and Biden to get this over with.
Oh, they're sending in the regular troops, not the Guard.
A
lot of the protests come straight from the Trump rally. That increased the size of the crowd we saw. When was the Trump rally? An hour before? Oh, well. Wait, why the fuck? Well, Jesus, how horrible. Why would he do that? Wait, was he hosting a rally near Capitol Hill, Trump himself? And at the end, he said they should march to the Capitol? Jesus Christ. I wonder how long. They must have known that Trump rally was going to happen in advance, though, but jeez. It's like literally inciting a riot. Like,
in American politics.
Also, stop calling these people protesters. These are rioters, okay? We've broken and entered into property that they're not allowed on right now. Like, this is rioting, okay? This is not protesting. Do you think as long as no one is hurt/killed, you can say this is an acceptable form of rioting? I mean, like, rioting as public property is generally, like, a thing that I don't think is necessarily worse than the world. The problem here is that this is, like, kind of a coup. They are trying to, like, overturn the results of a democratic election. That's not a good thing.
John, are there Republicans you can name who are critical of the president right now?
No, no, not even gonna listen to it. Listen, okay? Any Republican lawmaker trying to be critical of the president right now, you're too late, motherfucker. Shut the fuck up. You should be on the front fucking lines fighting these protesters back, okay? They should fucking pull Cruz, Rubio, whoever the fuck else out, pull them out, and send them right on the front lines to talk these guys down, okay? These guys bred this shit 100%. You can't walk back from that shit now. Fuck you. I hope this causes irreparable damage to these parties and their supporters. Like, there's always going to be some percentage, but you have to keep in mind, right? People don't realize how close this country is in terms of like divide between Republicans and Democrats. Like 5% of people schisming permanently off the Republican Party would destroy the party. Like it's over at that point. Like people always think that like, oh, there's, 150 million. Well, not because the voting population. Like, oh my God, all these Republicans vote. You don't need to flip like half the Republican Party. You just need like 5% of them, and then they're done. The party is completely destroyed. I hope that this causes enough like moderate-ish Republicans to be like, okay, hold on. Well, this is pretty fucking crazy. What's the story behind these fucking helmet things?
I'm sorry, I just saw a report about someone being shot, and that's not confirmed, so I want to make that clear, but it was startling to see.
Now, when she says a report, does she mean a tweet, or does she mean some other news organization is...
Back to the Capitol.
They were flying the flag of another fucking country while they were storming the building. Like, for example, the flag of another country that tried to destroy the United States. There's like videos of like somebody being wheeled out of the White House, but I don't know if we know they've been shot or not. I just see videos of the person going out on stretchers. I don't think that Trump has anyone else that he can throw under the bus now that's like higher up the chain of command. He's thrown his own vice president under the bus. That's it, right? There's like no one else now?
Turn the game console off right now.
We're waiting to find out.
Maybe he'll start blaming himself finally.
Who was shot.
Yeah, I don't understand how like the National Guard wasn't like pre-deployed. Is that something they can do? I don't understand how they weren't more ready for this. Like this is like literally the culmination of Trump's presidency, especially if they knew he was doing a rally prior to this. That just seems unbelievable to me. I don't understand at all.
In order for Congress to resume its work, the entire
people saying the DOD denied the request like 30 minutes ago to deploy the National Guard. But what I'm saying is like, why wasn't the National Guard like pre-deployed for this? Or like, what? It seemed like they should have known that something like this would happen, right? Like the DC National Guard is the only National Guard unit out of all of the 54 states and territories which report only to the president. Source DCNG. Yeah, but like this isn't like a day of thing. Like people should have known about this in advance. Or if Trump is literally telling the National Guard at DC like stand down, like we're not doing anything, like that would have been like leaked or reported. So there's some massive, like, something broke down. Something fucked up really hard here. Like, something is super fucked here. How are you giving this take? And then also calling leftists on Twitter saying the police would be more prepared for BLM dumb fucks. Because people think that it's literally just like the police are white nationalist racists and they're letting all the protesters in and that's it. Because this is a 2-year-old take. Listen, that's going to be the majority of internet commentary right now. That's fine. Go do that. Go play the game Star Wars. I don't care. I'm genuinely interested in what happened. That's what I'm interested in. And I don't think it's as simple as just saying, oh, well, the police are racist, so they would have killed black people. Like, this is like an institutional, like, higher order, like, some shit got super fucked here. And it wasn't just cops being racist. So I'm curious, like, how how much of a role does Trump have in the preparation of the Capitol building, or how much of a role, like, because this doesn't serve like anybody, any racist, any person's interests aren't served here, except for maybe Trump's.
The entire Capitol building will have to be cleared and sweeped. You don't know what anyone has brought into the building at this point. You don't know if anyone has found a place to hide in the building.
Okay, people keep
know that.
People keep saying this. A source tells me the DOD has just denied a request.
The state they got to before they retreated for debate was.
A source tells me the Defense Department has just denied a request by DC officials to deploy the National Guard to the U.S. Capitol. But what I'm saying is that, like, this shouldn't be happening right now. It feels like this should have been, like, prior. That's what I'm saying. Like, this shit should have been in advance. Like, not, like, 4 barricades of, like, fucking jungle gyms for them to climb over and then, like... That's what I'm not understanding. I get what you're saying, but is it really that improbable they underestimated the number of people or the viciousness? I mean, if Trump is doing a rally right next to it, and you know that Trump gets good numbers on his rallies, I don't know. This seems, especially given everything that's happening, like, this is one of the most important parts of our entire, like, governmental process, is like certifying or tallying the votes for our presidential election. Like, you have to understand, this shit is going to be shown as propaganda for fucking years. I'm sorry, for fucking, like, decades.
During the raid.
On
just wanted to let you know.
People in fucking North Korea and China and Russia are gonna be watching footage like this for fucking decades to show, like, how fucking crazy the U.S. is. Like, this is literally destiny. It was 2 miles away. What? 2 miles away isn't that far for the average Trump supporter. They just have to lay on their side and roll their way over the fucking Capitol. Like, that shit's not gonna, like, dissuade people. Are you trying to say that that's? Are we trying to say that's a short distance? Like, I don't know. Like, yeah, this is like, I just don't understand how you don't have, like. Request for additional National Guard troops to DC now approved and in process. I mean, we're a little late now. Like, how do they even get this far in the building? Well, I mean, like, I know now because the police don't have, like, the manpower to do anything.
Shame on you, officers! You're supposed to be with us! Shame on you! 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 Shame on you!
How did we know the protest was coming? Was it planned? I mean, like, they've literally been arresting, like, protest leaders leading up to this. Like,
when a bereaved party is unable to receive justice lawfully, they attempt to make their own. The critical point which leads to this is the refusal of courts from hearing the bereaved party and passing justice.
I mean, except the bereaved party have been heard in the courts and their cases have been shot down every single fucking time. Like, that one of the Proud Boys, the Enrique Terrier guy or whatever, was like literally, like, they've been... DC braces for 2 days of protests as the leader of the Proud Boys, a far-right group, was arrested. January 5th. In anticipation, officials announced that about 340 Army National Guard troops are expected to deploy on Tuesday and remain for 2 days in support of local law enforcement. Wait, so were these guys deployed? Their mission is to help control traffic and to protect the streets and public transit stops. Oh, well, they were deployed but unarmed. So somebody in chat, there was a riot guard. Where's the riot guy from Seattle that was in my chat a while ago? I don't remember what his name was. Fuck. Somebody said that riot gear people or rioting people,
Destiny
mad tips. Yeah, I thought I stalked them. People are saying that, like, riot police don't typically carry guns because if they're tackled or something, they don't want people grabbing the guns and turning. Oh, Portland, not Seattle. What's the difference? Yeah. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know if that's, like, a true thing or not, but somebody tried saying it. It sounds like it. Oh, no. Shit is real. Wait, is this actually happening? Are we playing Instagram games? I can't check because I don't have a fucking Twitter account. Can somebody go check if it's true? He isn't following him. Was he ever following him? It's not true. He's still following. It's a meme. I checked if it's true. It's true. How are you guys saying it's true and it's not true at the same time? Pence's personal Twitter unfollowed Trump's personal. Wait, how long has he unfollowed him for? Did this literally, like, just happen?
The courts effectively washed their hands of the cases, citing there is no harm done and no standing. They refused to listen to any evidence and dismissed the cases.
Hey, you're wrong, dude. The evidence has been reviewed time and time again. No amount of videos are ever gonna, like, dude, leave the country. God, you guys are fucking horrible. Seriously. Like, nobody wants you here, and you don't even want to be here. Go fucking live under Erdogan in fucking Turkey, or go to some fucking corrupt fucking... There's like a million other places that people like you would love to exist in, okay? Go fucking live with the Taliban in fucking Afghanistan, or go fucking live... Like, go somewhere else. Maduro in fucking Bolivia. You would love that guy. Go fucking live under that dude. Like, Jesus. Leave the U.S. Your allegiance isn't supposed to be to a leader. It's supposed to be to the Constitution. Or, I'm sorry, Venezuela. I've been mixing up Venezuela and Bolivia a lot recently. My bad. You should find... Somebody needs to go to the Wayback Machine and find out if Pence was following Donald Trump yesterday. Because it might be that he was never following, in which case. I just think that'd be really funny if he unfollowed him on Twitter. I'm sending troops of the Virginia National Guard along with 200 Virginia State Troopers. Is there like a good pull away view of how many people are here right now? Are there like helicopter shots or anything where we can like see like how many people are actually... Oh, hello.
The hallways of the Capitol building, there's now a very serious and organized attempt to try to clear them out. The National Guard has been called in, other security.
Oh, holy shit. Is this... Wait, is this real? Is that how many people there are? Whoa, okay. Because from all the shots that I've seen around the building, it looks like there's maybe like a couple hundred. But this is like... Is this on the scale of thousands here? It must be, right? I can't tell. Everything is so pixelated. I'm not good at counting huge crowds. Is there like an estimate for how many people have shown up? Easily 100,000 plus? Wait, how many people... How many people in crowd
Now in
Trump's
our time
inauguration?
Of greatest need, we need Kyle Rittenhouse and his AR-15 to restore law and order to the Capitol. Hey Destiny, just wanted to thank you for pulling me away from this.
300 to 600,000 people.
I used to be as brainwashed as these crazies until I came across your channel.
The estimate for Trump's rally before this was 10K.
They are
Okay. I don't think there's over 100,000 here, but there might be more in other places. But yeah, I don't know. 100,000 plus people. I don't know how they estimate this. If it's just
777.
Holy shit! It is a lot of people though. That's a lot of people. But 100,000? I don't know what the difference would look like between like 10,000 or 100,000 people or whatever.
I'm sorry, but literally all those people out there protesting are all the 1 and 15 Yasuo and Riven mains that get pissed at their teammates when they're the ones that caused the loss.
You gnome fuck!
TFW Destiny's canvassing has caused the Senate to flip, and this mass riots in the US.
Oh,
We did a D.GG, we made history.
You gnome fuck!
Growing up in DC, we were taught that the important buildings like the Capitol had top guys on security with snipers and such. So seeing this happen is seriously mind-fucking me.
Jesus.
In British, why the fuck are right-wingers and left-wingers so fucking mental and violent in the States? Holy fuck, why can't you just be normal?
Oh shit. Oh, this guy was funny.
You won't see conservatives. Hope he doesn't, but you won't see conservatives scream.
You guys are so bad at starting videos at the right time. What the fuck? I'm sure you'll be fine.
Andrew, last word. Closing remarks.
What's that?
Closing remarks.
Well, you know, it is funny that if Donald Trump should lose, I hope he doesn't, but you won't see conservatives screaming. You won't see them taking videos of themselves in their car. You won't see them, you actually won't see them saying, if there is not evidence of big voter fraud, you won't see them saying, oh, we have to change the system. I mean, this is the thing. Democrats have actually convinced themselves that there is no legitimate way for them to lose.
damn, the projection from here is unbelievable. There's no possible way we lost. There must have been, the ballots must have been stuffed, the machines must have been rigged, the governors must have been changing the rules, Pence must not be counting the votes right, illegals must be voting in the elections, Republican ballots must be being thrown away in trash bags, people must be there's no possible way they could lose. Jesus. Nick Fuentes in Baked Alaska and Nancy Pelosi's office. Jesus Christ.
Here. It's unclear if that message of the curfew has gotten out to people because there seems to be no signs of anyone dissipating. It does seem to be, though, that the longer people stay out here and nothing seems to be changing. What they wanted to see happen today.
Who is this guy? White House press
forcing me to give you money feels weird, man.
Oh, the Clavin guy retweeted this. If you don't like what's happening today, maybe you should go back 4 years, look in the mirror, and ask if it was a good idea to declare not my president, declare yourself the resistance, and boycott an inaugural. When one side violates norms, the other side will too.
But
Hillary conceded the election the next day. Hashtag not my maybe it's because Republicans can't think in the abstract. Hashtag not my president didn't literally mean we refuse to accept the results of the election and we're going to protest and blow up Capitol Hill to change it. It just meant that people like spiritually didn't feel like Trump was their representative. Maybe this is why we need to go back to English class and learn what like metaphor is or something. Holy shit. This is not what not my president means. Like, I feel like you could stand in front of a Republican and be like, I'm sick of this. And they're like, sick? You're not even throwing up, idiot. The funny thing is, given the opportunity to kill like Republican senators versus like progressive senators, I don't actually know what this crowd would go for. Who do they hate more right now? I'm actually not sure. Explosives at the RNC? Wait, Coldfish, link. Wait, if you're typing dumb shit like this, you're getting huge bans, by the way. An explosive device was found at the RNC and detonated safely. Oh, okay. Is there any footage inside the Capitol building right now? The ultimate irony is going to be when Trump finally tweets for them to leave, and then they say, fuck Trump. I don't even know what they'd be there for anymore at that point. I don't know if Trump would actually do it, though. I can't believe he hasn't already. Like, if any lawmaker were to actually get killed by these people, Trump would literally be directly responsible for it. Like, I guarantee you, Trump is eating somewhere, like, laughing at what's going on. Like, he's just fucking laughing it up right now. What are they protesting? What are the demands? So, today was supposed to be the day that everybody got together and tallied up the electoral votes, basically, to solidify, like, the election results, kind of.
Boys.
But, people... So, I don't know if this is, like, a QAnon thing or what, but people had this weird plan, this idea that... Because of some way that it's written in the Constitution, Pence is the one that ultimately like delivers the vote or declares the vote or whatever. People were saying that Pence should just lie and just lie about who voted for who and just say like, oh well, look, actually Trump won the election. And like, it's this weird conspiracy that like Republicans have for how Trump could still win the election. These guys are more desperate than like advanced Bernie Mathers. And then Trump, I guess Trump, unironically, was expecting...
MSNBC reported one-eyed found outside the Capitol building.
Trump even unironically expected that Pence would do this. And then when Pence didn't do it, Trump tweeted earlier that like Pence fucked up and he threw him under the bus. Like basically Trump was like, fuck Pence. Yeah. So people are mad that Pence didn't lie about the vote and certify Trump as the winner. Remember to hit that like and subscribe and don't forget the notification bell so that my videos show up right in your feed. Wait, what the fuck? Wait, where the fuck? Did Mooten stream this morning?